Hello, my dear students. I am your teacher today, and I am Danica Bocarest. And today we are going to learn about linguistics and one of its branches. But let us know first what is linguistics. Linguistics is also known as the scientific study of language. It is also the study of human language as the processes in the brain that allows us to communicate and how to use their and each other. Linguistic has many branches such as the pragmatics, semantics, semiotics, phonetics, and so on. But today we are going to tackle about one of its branches, which is the pragmatics. So, what do we mean about pragmatics? Pragmatics. It is the study of a words and relationship with the speaker of these words depending on the context. Also, pragmatics deals with meaning beyond the surface or literal level that is focuses more on the intended meaning of the speaker rather than what the sentences literally means. Therefore, its analysis imply meanings or what people actually mean when they make use of language. Another information, pragmatics and semantics are the two main branches of linguistics that focuses on the study of language meaning. What does its differences about pragmatics and the semantics? When we said semantics, it is the studies of the conceptual meaning of the words in its sentences, while pragmatics, it is the studies of their contextual meaning. That's the differences between the pragmatics and the semantics. So, to easily understand what does pragmatics means, according to the book of George Yule entitled Pragmatics, published year 1996 at Oxford University Press, she defined pragmatics into four dimensions. So what does the four definitions that he had? The four meaning or the four definitions that George Yule about pragmatics is the study of speaker meaning. Second is pragmatics is the study of contextual meaning. Third is pragmatics is the study of how more gets communicated than it says. Lastly is pragmatics is the study of expression of relative distance. Let us know first the one definition that he had means. Pragmatics is the study of speaker meaning. Means that it is concerned with the interpretation of the speaker meaning by the listener. For example, if someone asks, "May I have a glass of water?" the listener interprets that the speaker is thirsty. In this meaning that he had, it also means that it's between the speaker and the listener. When the speaker talk, the listener interprets what does the speaker means. Next is the second definition that he had. The pragmatics is the study of contextual meaning. It means it is about the interpretation of what people exactly mean in a specific context and how the context influences what is said. For example, you are at my place and I ask you if you could bring me a glass of water. The utterances are not fitting the context because usually I would offer you something to drink at my place and not the way around. Third is the pragmatics is the study of how more gets communicated than it said. In these definitions, he means that you as a listener, you have to investigate the invisible meaning. What does means the invisible meaning? For example, if someone asks you, "Please close the window," the invisible meaning of the person asking is that the person is freezing or that is too noisy outside depending on the situation. That's the third means that George Yule means about on his books. So Lastly is the pragmatics is the study of expression of relative distance. In these definitions, it is the physical and social closeness determines how much needs to be said. So for example, for the physical closeness would be take this. So only people close the speaker know what does it refers. And in the social closeness can be found between friends. An example will be if I tell you we had fun on the weekend, you would know that it was last weekend and that you know which friends of mine are meant by with. So again, we discuss about pragmatics. So I start this discussion. I define the linguistics about its branches, define pragmatics and the definitions about of the definitions of George Yule in his books entitled Pragmatics. So again, linguistics is the scientific study of language, and it has many branches such as the semantics, pragmatics, semiotics, phonetics, morphology, phonology, and so on. Pragmatics is the study of words and relationship with the speaker of these words depending on the context. And we also know the four dimensions that George Yule defined in his books, which is first we have the pragmatics is the study of speaker meaning. Pragmatics is the study of contextual meaning. Pragmatics is the study of how more gets communicated than it's said. Lastly is pragmatics is the study of expression of relative distance. So I hope you learned about my discussions, and again, thank you.